Under the bruised sky of a moonless night, 5 figures, clad in black, gathered at the edge of the Grimshaw meat processing plant. The air reeked of iron and rot, even from a distance. Mara, the ringleader, adjusted her mask. "This place hasn't been operational in weeks," she whispered, "but the evidence is still here. We expose it, and the world has to listen." Her comrades, Jax, Theo, Priya, and Lena, nodded, their breath visible in the cold. None mentioned the rumors. Workers gone missing, blood seeping from the walls, the lowing of cattle long after the last steer was slaughtered. They picked the rusted padlock with ease. Too easy, Jax later thought. The interior was a maze of shadows, the stench so thick it clung to their throats. Priya's camera flickered on, casting a sickly green light. "Look," Lena murmured, aiming her flashlight at the slaughter floor. Chains hung like butchered entrails, conveyor belts were crusted in brown, and drains glistened, still wet. Then the first sound, a wet, heavy thud from the holding pens. "Probably rats," Theo said, but his voice wavered. They pressed on, documenting rusted stun guns and faded bloodstains shaped like grasping hands. Mara paused at a door marked **, prohibited **. Inside, they found not office files, but a chamber lined with symbols scratched into the walls. Hexagons, inverted crosses, and at the center, a stone trough filled with a black, congealed liquid. "Not just a slaughterhouse," Jax muttered. "A temple." The temperature dropped. Priya's camera died. Then the flashlights. In the dark, the sounds began in earnest. Skittering hooves on metal, guttural breaths, and a low, vibrating hum that made their teeth ache. Lena screamed first. A chain snapped taut around her ankle, yanking her into the shadows. They heard her thrashing, then a wet crunch. "Run!" Theo shouted, but the doors had sealed. The hum swelled, and the walls began to bleed. Thick rivulets snaking toward the trough. The black liquid bubbled, and something rose from it. A grotesque fusion of sinew and horn, eyes milky and pupilless. It emitted a gurgling moo that echoed like a death rattle. The remaining 4 scattered. Jack stumbled into the slaughter chamber, only to find the stun guns humming with unnatural energy. He reached for one, but the machine roared to life, clamping his wrist. The bolt didn't stun. It melted him, flesh sloughing off bone like overcooked meat. Mara and Theo retreated to the pens, where shadows coagulated into shapes. Cattle, but wrong. Too many legs, teeth like shivs. One lunged, pinning Theo. He begged as it gnawed into his chest, its moans almost joyful. Only Mara and Priya remained, backed into the ritual room. The trough creature oozed forward, its body absorbing the blood from the walls. "We just wanted to help the animals," Priya sobbed. The thing tilted its head, emitting a sound like a distorted human voice. "You did." It lunged. Priya's final image was of Mara's face, half consumed by the entity's maw, her eyes wide with a realization. This wasn't a slaughterhouse, it was a feeding ground. At dawn, the police found the facility empty, doors ajar. No bodies, no blood, just Priya's camera in the mud, its last video, a shaky close-up of the trough. The footage ends with a bovine shadow engulfing the lens and a whisper, "Grateful." The next night, the Grimshaw plant reopened. Trucks arrived with fresh livestock, docile, silent steers with eyes like polished obsidian. And in town, missing posters multiplied.